2d, well, we know what's going to happen here, don't we? So we've got a u equals sec x. So I'd consider doing u equals sec x add 2, in that when you differentiate it, of course, sec x still just goes to sec x tan x, and sec x plus 2 would go to the same thing. So just didn't write down the question there, did I? So you'd still end up having things cancelling, but the integration you do later wouldn't have the bit in the bracket here. It would just be a u to the power of a half. We've got x numbers of 0 and pi over 3. So the cos of 0 is 1, 1 over 1 makes 1. And for pi over 3, cos of pi over 3 is a half. 1 over half makes 2. So it's going from 1 to 2. So this integral becomes from 1 to 2 sec x tan x times by this thing here is u plus 2 all to the power of a half. This dx here is the du over the sec x tan x. And I've just scribbled those because you knew they were about to cancel there and there. And what is this going to give? So the bracket stays the same. The power goes up to a 3 over 2, and we've got a 2/3 there. And we're just doing that between 2 and 1. So stick the 2 in there. We've got 4, square rooted is 2, cubed is 8. So we've got 16 over 3. And then put the 1 in there. Put the 1 in there, we've got 3 square rooted cubed. So we've just got 2 root 3, I think, after all of that, haven't we? There you go. So I'm going to risk this all going wrong now then by doing what I was suggesting, that if instead we put u plus 2 here, then that would be the same, that would be the same, that would be the same. This would be 2 more than it was before. So this will now be 3. And this will now be 4. And this integral that we had there will now be the integral between 3 and 4. That will still cancel with that. Instead of this being u plus 2, this will now just be u to the power of a half du. And there'll be, and so we've now got 2/3 u to the 3 over 2 between 4 and 3. Which again will end up giving exactly the same answer as we've got there. And I'm just showing that because sometimes this integral might be easier than that one we were doing there.